Hey there, Scavenger Reviews here. I'm a little sick, I'm a little under the weather right now, so I apologize for my voice. It might sound scratchier than normal, but this is my review of Spider-Man No Way Home. I had just seen the movie. I saw it about 3-4 days after opening day because I didn't go see it then because I was trying to wait and go see it with my family. You know, my mom, my sister, yada yada, but, plans canceled, and then this didn't line up with this didn't line up with that, stuff how it is. But I ended up going seeing it a few days afterwards, which is fine because I stayed away from spoilers and stuff like that. Not that really I didn't see any spoilers online, so people were being pretty respectful. That's always nice, because I've been spoiled for movies before, and I have a real funny story. Is that back when I actually cared about Star Wars movies and wanted to be excited for Star Wars movies and stuff like that. It was 2017, I think, but I don't know, whenever The Last Jedi came out. I was really excited to go see The Last Jedi. I saw Force Awakens and I had liked it, and I saw like I don't know, other objecting opinions and stuff like that. People said like it was blah blah blah, but I was still like, who cares? I liked it. I thought it was good. And frankly, I still do, I guess, but whatever. But this is back when I still liked Star Wars. I was in the theater, sitting down in the seat, playing on my phone during the early bird commercials, whatever you call those, but like where they have like the M&M commercials, literally not even trailers. And I was sitting right next to my mom, and I was just scrolling through Instagram. And as I was scrolling, I saw someone had posted a scene of Snoke getting cut in half in the throne room. So first of all, spoilers, but that movie was crap anyways. Um, but literally in the theater, sitting in the seat, waiting for the movie to start, I had saw like the "No, I am your father" moment of the movie. Like damn. So Spider-Man, like, being such a big deal to me, because Spider-Man's always been a really big deal to me, I wanted to go in as blind as possible with, like, no spoilers whatsoever. Because Spider-Man's always been a really big thing for me and my family just in general, hence why I wanted to go see it with my family. And, the Tobey Maguire movies, me and my sister grew up on those movies practically. We watched them all the time. We even watched Spider-Man 3 and liked it, and I still unashamedly say Spider-Man 3 is a good movie. Why didn't Peter date Ursula? I don't know if she was Russian or Ukrainian or whatever, but she was cute and made cookies and stuff, Give Ursula a chance. Anyways, and then my little brother, me and him, we watched the Spider-Man movies too, sure, but me and my little brother bonded over growing up on the Spider-Man games. We had Ultimate Spider-Man on PS2, and we had the Spider-Man 2 tie-in game and the Spider-Man 3 tie-in game. Never had the first one till like several years later, but that was just because of my age and like when it was available, yada yada, blah blah blah. But we had kind of grown up playing those games. We, had Friend or Foe all the way back on, I don't know if it was on the Wii, but I think it was on the Wii, so we'd always played Spider-Man games growing up. So it was a really big deal, and my sister still hasn't seen it officially. Well, I don't know why I said it like that, like I was relaying events. I am, but whatever. I only took me, my little brother, and my niece to go see the new Spider-Man. My mom and my sister still haven't seen it, so, here's hoping that, like, my voice doesn't carry too much because they're just over in the other room, But, I guess getting on with the review portion of the review, I really love the new Spider-Man. I thought it was great. I think it perfectly lives up to the hype and everything that people expected it to be, and It is the exact kind of Spider-Man movie that I wanted personally out of it. You know, it's everything that I could hope for. Um, I guess, and I'm not gonna try to do like a spoiler-free and a non-spoiler-free like type video thing. So this is just spoilers. Toby and Andrew are in the movie. The other Spider-Mans. Because I mean, of course they are. That's like the biggest kept secret ever. And I know some people were saying like, who cares if they reveal like the other Spider-Man in the trailers and stuff like that. Um, because everyone knows, and yeah, you're right. Everybody knows the other Spider-Man in the movie. Everybody knows this. You know, it's like I don't know. Is it like, is Iron Man going to be in the next Avengers? You know, or something like that. Or I guess that's a bad example considering the events of him. But before Endgame, it was like asking whether or not Iron Man was going to be in the next Avengers. Of course he is. And you know, I respect the hell out of Sony for having the restraint to not just show. They never even showed a glimpse. You know, like in the movie where they get introduced, Ned, who is revealed to have like magical powers, you know, like obviously nowhere near the levels of Doctor Strange, but he can summon portals, and he like does one of these, and he's like, "Find Peter Parker," and a portal opens up, and you see a Spider-Man, but it's completely dark, and you can't see him at all. It's just a body, you know, like a silhouette is what I mean. And they could have easily shown that in the trailers because that does not reveal, quote unquote, does not reveal anything more than they already had. And they could have shown that in the trailers. And they didn't. And I really, really just like, damn. Because even though we all knew, you know, it's different seeing it, you know? Like people say it's not about the it's about the journey, not the destination. We all knew it was going to be in there, but me seeing that for the first time as intended, you know, in the theater, you know, and stuff like that, not on Instagram before the movie. I stayed off this time. Excuse me. Um I don't know. It was just like, yes, this is good. I like this. This is amazing. Beautiful. Um However, Toby Maguire did in fact not say pizza time at any time in the movie. 0 out of 10, absolute garbage movie, worst of all time. Amazing Spider-Man 2 is a way better movie, you know. I mean, gosh, just shame on them. Anyways, um, everyone's in it. Like Sandman, Electro, and Doc Ock were revealed for the trailer. Also, Osborn, excuse me, Osborn was revealed for the trailer. Like, I guess none of them were kept secret at first, anyways, because the first trailer only revealed Doc Ock, and I think it showed a pumpkin bomb, but it didn't show Green Goblin. But oh yeah, and like Green Goblin is amazing in this movie. I mean, of course he is. Willem Dafoe's a fantastic actor, and he brings it. It's like he went from the set of Spider-Man 2002 just directly onto the set of Spider-Man No Way Home. You know, what I mean, it's Norman Osborn. It's the Green Goblin again. There's a part in the movie where like him and I guess I'll have to reference them by name. Well, no, I don't, because this is still Tom Holland's movie. The other Spider-Men are in it, but until the final act, Tom Holland's the only Spider-Man you got to worry about. But anyways, Tom Holland is punching him, like, the Green Goblin, yeah, and he just keeps laughing and laughing over and over and just smiling with every hit that, you know, like, it's like, damn. Unhinged is the only word, you know, you can describe it. And it's just scary, like, actually scary, you know, like, this is a maniac, you know, this is a murderer. I'm not crazy about Doc Ock in the movie. Like, I don't want to say they make him into a joke, but he gets the most jokes thrown at him in like a gesturing kind of way, in a lighthearted kind of way. But like, I don't know. Um, but overall, I liked it. Like, I'm not saying like, oh, they ruined Doc Ock. I'm not gonna pretend to be one of those overly pretentious YouTubers who is like, oh, No Way Home ruined Doc Ock. Because no, it didn't. And if you say that, you're just kind of being dramatic, frankly. Um, Electro, I have no attachment to because I didn't watch the Amazing Spider-Man movie. The second one, I only ever watched the first one, and I watched it like twice or something like that, and I don't like it. So I never bothered watching the Amazing Spider-Man 2. I have watched enough, what do you call them? Video essays and movie reviews of Spider-Man 2 that I can tell you, like, I've watched it, through osmosis, basically. Um, I've just absorbed it, is what that means. So, I have no attachment to Electro. Jamie Foxx, I really like Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx is pretty cool. I like him as an actor. I hear rumors about he might be playing Spawn in the new Spawn movie that, if that ever comes out. I think that's super cool. I've always loved Spawn, and I would really like to see Spawn done right. Excuse me. Like I said, I'm a little under the weather, but I would really like to see Spawn done right, akin to the HBO series, which is on Hulu, by the way. Watch it; it's really good. It's pretty dated, and you have to have like a straight up love for the '90s, But what can I say? It's good. It's like a guilty pleasure, but I don't care. I like it. I even have a Spawn over there. He's kind of hidden. Yeah, you can't even see him at all, but he's there. I'm not getting him down, but he's there. Um, the Lizard, I don't really have a strong attachment to either, because like I said, even though I've watched The Amazing Spider-Man, I wasn't crazy about it. I liked the Lizard a little bit because he seemed like sentimental and stuff like that. Like, not him himself, but that you could be sentimental towards him and like oh man, you lost your arm, yada yada, boo hoo. I don't know. I've always liked Lizard. He's freaking awesome. I mean, speaking on like Spider-Man stuff from my childhood. Here is my PS2 memory card, and if you can see it, that's the Lizard right there. And this also stores all of my previously mentioned save datas and stuff for my Spider-Man game. So, that's proof, certified, sometime in the early 2000s, I don't know, certified Lizard fan. But I don't really care for the Amazing Spider-Man Lizard. I wish he had a snout. They didn't straight up give him a snout. He's still the Amazing Spider-Man, but his face does seem more curved, more rounded, like they were like, we'll meet you in the middle, because obviously it was supposed to be the exact same Lizard. It wasn't like years later or something like that. It was supposed to be like before his death or right as he finds out he's Peter Parker. I don't know, something like that. So they couldn't just say, oh, he's a Velociraptor now, They couldn't give him the snout. But they kind of rounded out his face a little bit more to say, we'll meet you in the middle, where it's not just completely different. Now, Electro is completely different. They don't even care with Electro. They said, blue sparkly man, nah, get that shit out of here. And they made him, like, really cool. Like, the costume's kind of nothing. It's like a brown jumpsuit. Excuse me. It's like a brown jumpsuit with, panels to absorb the electricity, I guess, or something like that. they actually do a really cool effect. Whenever he uses his lightning or like shoots his lightning out, a star of electricity goes over his face to mimic the classic comic outfit, and I thought that was really cool. And I kind of wish that was just kind of his like powered up look or something, or I don't know, because I really like seeing Jamie Foxx's face because he's very emotive as like actor and stuff like that. But I don't know, some way we could have had both. Well, I guess we did have both by him shooting it and shooting out his electricity and lighting up his face. So I guess he could have had both. I don't know. Anyways, is that all the villains? Green Goblin, Doc Ock, Electro, Lizard. Sandman is in the movie and does not know what he's doing in the movie at all. Sandman's in the movie, and this is Sandman after Spider-Man 3, where he's kind of reconciled with Peter and gone off, and I guess the what am I trying to say, God? The director and stuff, the story people, like, I guess they didn't know what to do with Sandman either, because it basically does nothing. He shows up the same time Jamie Foxx's Electro shows up, and he actually helps Spider-Man, but once he finds out that, wait a second, you're not my Peter Parker, he's a little weirded out, but, I don't know, they don't really go anywhere with it, and Sandman, like, I don't know why, but, and, like, yeah, he did it sometimes in the Spider-Man 3 movie, but I had watched the original Tobey Maguire trilogy before going to see this movie with my little brother, and at no point does Sandman just always walk around as a Sandman. You know, he always I'm drawing a blank as what the actor's name is, but he would be the regular person, like human, you know, not sand, flesh. You know, but for some reason in this movie, 90% of the movie, and I do mean like 99 actually, because like you literally only see his face at the very end, where like spoilers, but oh you said that, but his powers get taken away from him, and he reverts back to being a man, and I'm like, why did you do this? It's really annoying to me because did nobody bother recreating his face digitally? I mean, I guess you already were recreating Doc Ock and Willem Dafoe and Alfred Molina's face. So I guess, you know, maybe you already spent your budget as far as recreating faces went. So you can only afford the one scene or something? I don't know, but it just seemed like really annoying, and it was like, okay, like, if y'all want to do that. And that is all the villains. You had Doc Ock, Green Goblin, Electro, Sandman, Lizard, yeah, 6 of them. I don't know. And I think all the villains were reasonably handled pretty well. Like, you know, I don't know. Just the Sandman thing was kind of weird to me. And Doc Ock was treated a little weird. Again, not bad, you know, but like, I don't know. Maybe it's just because, I think people are more people being me, you know. I think, you know, maybe I'm just more attached to the more, like, evil, sinister Doc Ock than the nice Grandpa Ock, you know? I don't know. But I guess it was accurate to how Doc Ock was before he got, like, the arms and the microchip and yada yada, but I just don't know. I don't know. It was weird. Maybe, that's the case of when you go back to play, you know, say an old PS2 game, you know, and it doesn't quite look how you remember it. Maybe it's the movie equivalent to that, where it's just not the same going back. That's actually a really good analogy for that. Yeah. Oh, by the way, just, flexing over here. Here's my copy of Spider-Man on VHS. And just to prove, first of all, I'm a 2000s baby. It's on VHS, baby. Yeah. So, if that doesn't give me, what do you call it? The, right, I guess. That's not the word I'm looking for, but it works. If that doesn't give me the right to talk, I don't know what does. It even contains the bonus music video, Hero. I actually don't think I don't know. I probably have watched it at some point. But as far as the villains go, that's how it went. Speaking on villains, to jump around a bit, but I guess not jumping around because I'm staying in the same, type of, whatever topic. God, wow. But staying on the same topic, Venom is not in the movie. I really expected Venom to be at some point, in the movie. I would have liked it. Toby does make a reference to the symbiote and stuff like that, because the other Spider-Man are talking about, like, what they've done, and Tom says, I fought aliens, and Toby goes like, oh yeah, I've fought an alien too. He was a symbiote, blah blah blah. But Venom's literally not even in the movie. It was really disappointing. I know it was like, I guess, a long shot, a pipe dream, but if you go on the post credits of Venom Let There Be Carnage, with Venom getting transported to the MCU, and then the post credits of Spider-Man No Way Home, where Venom just stays in a bar like Eddie, but Eddie just stays in a bar during the whole movie and does not interact at all with any of the characters. He literally never even leaves that bar. It was just like a, come on, and when he leaves a tiny little drip of goo on the counter. So we'll have an MCU version of Venom, or some other, symbiote, if they want to create an original character, whatever they want to do with that. But it was just like, I don't know. I don't want a new Venom to fight, Tom Holland Spider-Man. I wanted Tom Hardy to fight Tom Holland Spider-Man. Because I really like Venom. People say those movies are bad. They're not bad. They're terrible. But good. Okay, because, yeah, those movies, they're kind of rough. They're kind of, ironically, in the same vein as, like, Spider-Man 3, where it's, like, campy to a point where if you're just not on board for the train, you're not gonna like it, But if you're on board and you go in with the expectation of, yeah, who cares, bro, then you'll like it. Excuse me. Sorry. I'm not doing good, I got Anyways, I don't know what that was. But yeah, Venom's not in the movie at all, and it was really disappointing. And, like, again, I don't know. I had watched Venom Let There Be Carnage the day before I went and saw Spider-Man No Way Home. So maybe that's my fault, hype myself up, I guess. But I just thought Venom would play at some kind of role, I can't even say a bigger role, because he didn't play a role. He was just in the movie. They just had him on set drinking whiskey in a bar. He didn't even have some, like, deep conversation. I don't know. It was just really annoying. Like, I don't know. Because, like, and with Venom leaving at the end of the movie back to his Sonyverse, that was our one shot. You know, that was a one chance to have it, and nope, Venom. Eddie sat in a bar the whole time. I don't know, man. Maybe it's not that big a deal. Maybe I'm blowing it out of proportion, but I've always loved Venom. You know, speaking on that, Ultimate Spider-Man on PS2, I've always loved Venom, and you know what, like roughly 8 to 10 year old at the time. I don't know what I was, but what kid doesn't? You know, um, I don't know though. Anyways, though, I think overall it was a great movie. I just think like some toes were stepped on, and I don't see the reason why. But it was a great movie. I'm gonna see it again at some point. You know, when I'm not so sick, I'll probably have to wait till streaming, but that's not so bad. I mean, streaming's alright. Um, I don't know though. Wabba wabba, gobba. But yeah. This has been Scavenger Reviews. This is my review of Spider-Man No Way Home. And it was an incoherent mess as usual, with me muttering and mumbling over various things, and you know, switching hats halfway through the video because I wasn't confident in, you know, my hair. My hair looked like crap because I haven't showered today. So I don't know. But this is Scavenger Reviews. See y'all later.